Man, this is how I know I'm getting older. Every day that goes by, the less I give a fuck about what anyone thinks of me. And I can say that this was not always the case. Like, I feel like I cared way too much about what other people thought about me in the past, even if I put on a front and pretended like I didn't. I definitely did. And I feel like most people do at some point, right? Especially when you're younger, like those are very influential years. You want to be approved of and liked by other people, and you want to seem cool, and you just care a lot about other people's opinions. Like it seems natural. But again, as I get older, I think the main reason why, or at least what initiated the process of me truly not giving a fuck what other people think about me, is when I realized that I just don't have the time to please everyone, right? Like if you spent all your time trying to satisfy others and get other people's approval on who you are, what you do, what your hobbies are, the decisions you make, the music you listen to, the shows you watch, the businesses you pursue, if you spent all that time trying to please them, then you'd never succeed. It would take away so much of your time that you'd never have enough time to be successful at whatever it is that you want to do. And I mean, life is short. I feel like I can and will be successful in life just because of like I want to be successful. I want to be financially free. That's all I really want. And it's not for reasons like I want a really nice car or the biggest house on the block. Sure, would I like that stuff? Of course. But I just want to have time to spend with my family and my future kids one day. Like, that's the only reason why I'm doing this. And if I want that, but I'm spending all my time pleasing everyone else, I'm never going to achieve my goals. I may make other people like me, even if it's just for a short period of time. But at the end of the day, who's going to be there for you on your bed when it's all done and you're ready to go ahead and check out? The only person you could definitely count on is yourself. But aside from yourself, is your family, right? Like family is the most important people in your life. So that's why I feel like I've learned to not care about what other people think of me. Because if I do care, it takes away so much of my time that I'm never going to be successful to the level that I want to be. And there's some sacrifices that come along with this, right? Like you're not going to be able to have a ton of friends. You can have like, I don't want to say fake friends because it's really not like they're not fake friends, but people that you hang out with every once in a while, or if you see out, you'll like, you hang out with, talk to, or even if you see them every like once a month or even longer than that, like it is what it is. You just see them sometimes. But if they're really your friend, like we all, hopefully all of us have like at least one or two really good friends. Even if you don't see them for months, they're going to understand what it is you're trying to do. And if you make it clear that you have goals and you're always working and trying to improve yourself, they're going to want that for you. They're going to want that level of success. And if they don't, they're probably not as good of a friend as you might think. So I say all that to say, you're probably going to have to cut some people off. And it's not like in a bad way, like they're a bad influence on you in the sense of like they're making you do bad things. It's just you don't have the time. You're prioritizing your time and focusing it on more important things in order to be able to achieve something later on in life. So once you learn to have little to no, even no friends sometimes, some people go through that grinding phase of literally not having any friends. For me in my early 20s, I grinded. I was working multiple jobs, nights, weekends, and I had a pretty large group of friends. Like there was a decent amount of us, but they all just knew like I worked Friday nights, I worked Saturday nights. Sunday I was oftentimes just home sleeping, chilling, trying to relax before I go and do it all over again for another 6 days. Like my friends who were really my friends understood this about me. They understood that I was just trying to get money, pay off debt, save, invest. Like they knew I was into all that stuff. And they accepted it because they knew what I was working towards. And honestly, I hope it kind of motivated them a little bit too. That would be even better. But at the end of the day, even if no one believed in me or everyone said I was weird for not hanging out all the time, I didn't give a fuck because I had a bigger picture in mind. I made sacrifices then to be where I'm at now. And I plan on doing the same thing now so that I can be where I want to be in the future and have time to spend with my family. So all that comes from, or is related to, I guess I should say, not caring what other people think about me. You have to focus on the bigger picture. Oftentimes your goals are going to be bigger than any one person. And you got to decide, what do you prioritize more? Do you prioritize your goals more? Or do you prioritize the opinion of people who probably won't even be there for you at the end? So it's up to you. You know what I mean? Like, you're the one that'll have to live with your decisions, but this was a huge eye opener for me. And, I'm in my mid to late 20s now at this point. Like, realistically speaking, at best, I'm at a quarter of my life already. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I've only got, in a hypothetical world, if I were to live to 100 or so, I basically can do this 3 more times. And I don't know, that just feels like a short time to me. Like, it's a long time, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, it's gonna go quicker than you think. It already happened once. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. These are the type of things that I think about and really open up my eyes to my goals and what I want in life and stuff like that. And this is, I don't know, I feel like this is kind of turning into a deeper talk than I thought it was going to be, but I think it's all related. That, like, if you want to be something in life, like, genuinely, if you want to achieve your true dreams and achieve your goals, you got to make some sacrifices. And oftentimes one of those sacrifices is cutting people off. And again, it's not in a bad way. It's in a way like, I got to prioritize my time. I got to prioritize my goals, and I don't have time to hang out with everyone and please everyone and make them all happy. Because if you do that, even if you made everyone else happy, everyone in the world happy, chances are you probably won't be happy because you didn't genuinely go after and pursue what it is you really wanted in life. And for me, it's just getting to a certain level of financial freedom where I can spend time with my family and enjoy life, because again, it really isn't that long of a lifetime in the grand scheme of things. Like, when you look at the big picture, hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years going back, like, we're just a small blip in history. You know what I mean? Like, this will come and this will go, and life goes on, kind of thing. So that's it, man. That's all I got for you guys today. Just wanted to talk a little bit about my mindset around, like, not caring what other people think about you and how it positively affects your life. So this was a good video. I actually really enjoyed putting this one together and recording it and planning it out. So with all that being said, if you are new here, I post every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And then on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I post all kinds of content, oftentimes about stuff like this. But also a big thing on my channel is like personal finance and all that kind of stuff, budgeting, investing, saving. So if you're into any of that kind of stuff, definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.